Now, the thing that I asked was, why do we have those? What is it costing us to keep them? And by what process are we eliminating them? And you know, are we selling them? Are we in the business of sales? Do we have? They said, well, sometimes we exchange. And I said, well, with who? And they couldn't give me an answer. And I said, well, what does it cost to keep a tree like that? And how many do we have? And they said, well, hundreds. And I said, well, then why do we have them, you know, in our area if we don't plant them anymore? Do we have a supplier that supplies us with plants? If so, what is the procedure for rotation and plants that are dead? Do we have an inventory system? Do we inventory once a year? Do we have sales receipts from our sales? They said, well, we rent. And I said, well, do we have a system where we know if we're making money or not, and where does that money go? How many man hours does it take to keep the nursery up? What kind of equipment? What is the cost of the man hours and the equipment? And I didn't get answers to any of this. Nothing. And I said, what is our profit loss? And they said, well, you know, that was GRF. They didn't know. And actually it was none of my business. And I said, what kind of ability do you have at the end of the year for your profit loss? What kind of accountability do you have with the suppliers that we do business with? And if so, who are they? Do we have sales receipts for the sales? Nothing of that I got any information on. So we have this nursery, and we could be losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and nobody knows anything about it. No kind of bookkeeping, nothing. They just said this is GRF's, and that's where the answers all lie. And GRF is not willing to give you any answers.